Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. Yes, another week down, another week into August, and we're that much closer to the park barbecue coming up in just a few weeks here. And I have no headlines for you because we got to focus on the movie theaters, right, everybody? I went and saw a movie last weekend. I actually went and saw, Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World Rebirth, and it was pretty good. You know, it's exactly what you expect when you go to see a Jurassic Park movie. You see a bunch of dinosaurs chasing people. Some of them are going to get eaten, and some of them are going to get close to being eaten, and then there's a little bit of a happy ending. So yeah, and everyone thinks it's going to be fine in the beginning. We got this. We're going to see dinosaurs. It's going to be all good. Don't worry about it. And then there's yelling and screaming, and people die. But it was pretty good. You get to see some cool dinosaurs, and that's why we go and watch those films. We don't go for the storyline, we go for the dinosaurs. Just like this movie coming out in the theaters. Actually, it came out yesterday, the 14th, Shin Godzilla. So this is the -1 Godzilla storyline, which is a little bit different. Throwback to the original Godzilla, made in Japan by a Japanese company. And if you watched -1, it was pretty good. Very character heavy, but it was pretty darn good. Different aspect of Godzilla and the Godzilla as a character than the American version of Godzilla. But Shin Godzilla is out. You can go see it in the movie theaters. A few horror movies have come out as well. We're ramping up towards Halloween and stuff, so they got to get them out in the theaters now so that they're on streaming when we hit October. So August and September are big for horror movies coming out. And yeah, so go check out the movies, dudes and dudettes. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, other than hanging out here with us, doing cool things here on the weekends, what are you doing? Go see some movies. All right, to have a little fun, we got to do the meme of the week with Isaiah right here.
Hey everyone, it's Isaiah here for another meme of the week, and this time it's this one right here. When you realize that you saw Slam from Lunatics Unleashed, and you saw him getting trained to do wrestling, and you thought that was cool.
Very good. Now we got our meme of the week, which you saw that. We got our movie, Shin Godzilla. We got our movie from Austin, which is Deep Cover. And then now Gary's going to give us those epic games to play, free epic games for the weekend. Here you go. They're free!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the free games at the Epic Game Store. Well, we haven't really got a name for this, have we? Yet. This is kind of me telling you guys about the free games at the Epic Game Store. Me doing it again. This week, like I told you last week, there are 2 good free games. Both of them are great. I already own both of them. On my Steam account, I'm going to get them on this one because the more accounts you have them on, the better. Because for some of your devices, Steam might not be available. Like on my Steam Deck, I can't really get my Epic games going, not as easily as my Steam ones. But if you have like one of those AMD handhelds, you could get all of them going. They're Windows based, so think about that when you get these. And both of these games are good for handheld devices. It doesn't matter if you have like a PC, big screen. Actually, the first one is good for a big screen because of the mechanics involved. Today's 2 free games are, number 1, Hidden Folks. Hidden Folks is, it's like an art game. I want to say it's black and white, but what you do in Hidden Folks is you find things. They tell you to find certain things. They'll have them at the top of the screen, and you got to find them. It'll be a big scene full of it's like a moving drawing. And to find these things, you look at it, and if you think it might be behind something, you might see like a piece of it sticking from behind something. You click on that, and boop, it'll open it up, and you can see if the thing you're looking for is behind it. It is adorable. It's a beautiful game, and it's actually free. I forget how much it costs normally. Let's take a look. $15. I don't think I paid that much for it. I think I paid like $10 or something like that for it. But it's adorable. It's little scenes, little black and white scenes that kind of move on their own, and the game will tell you to hunt down this. And when you find one, it'll be checked off your list, and you'll have to find the rest of them. And once you've completed the scene, you'll get you finished with this one, and you'll move on to the next one. But they're beautifully rendered little cartoon scenes. And it is free. Normally $15 game, free. Hidden Folks, that's the first one. The second one, I believe it's called Totally Reliable Delivery Service, Standard Edition. You're not getting the higher level edition, because you're just getting the base game. But this base game is pretty cool. You run around. Your job is to deliver items. You'll get the thing you have to deliver, and you have to deliver it. This one, a different kind of art style, but it's cute. It's like ragdoll physics. You drive around town. You have to deal with hazards. But ultimately, your job is a delivery person. So since we're a vocation-based program, why not have this one? Your delivery job game. Again, it's you can change your character, you can customize them, but ultimately you have a job to do. You have to deliver your things from one location to another. It's not going to be easy, but that's where the fun comes in. Wow, just looking at the game. It's a party game. You can play co-op. You can play with other people. It's cross-platform compatible. You are going to want to play this one multiplayer. That's why one of the reasons I like to push some of these games like this. A bunch of y'all could get them, and you could play amongst yourselves. I wish we could do this on the Switch. You couldn't, unfortunately. But Totally Reliable Delivery Service. Free this week, normally a $15 game, so you're getting $30 worth of games for free this week. How could you pass that up? I think the both of them are a must get. Next week's are not going to be as great. One of them looks better than the others, but honestly, get both of these, okay? Hidden Folks and Totally Reliable Delivery Service, both free this week on the Epic Game Store. Get them! See you next week. Bye.
They're free! Very good. Now, if that's not enough for you to do over the weekend, you can watch some NASCAR, you can watch some racing, and Alex is going to tell you what to watch right here. Happy Friday to all you crazy peeps out there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday morning. I'm Alex, and this is Zach.
Hello.
And today we got another one coming for you right here. And it all starts with one of the craziest short tracks you'll ever see. Coming to you from Virginia, that is Richmond Raceway. Richmond Raceway is known to be one of the greatest iconic short track races back in the 1990s and early 1980s. Richmond has been hosting some good racing for the Trucks Xfinity Cup ARCA. But Trucks left the Richmond since 2005 and returned for the first time since 2005 during the COVID outbreak. And Richmond will definitely give you a great action that you'll want to see. But another note is that the Xfinity Series will not be racing to Richmond for the first time since 1982, if I remember correctly. All right, Zach, so who wins this weekend at Richmond?
My pick will be Chase Elliott.
All right, Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott already has a win. He won in Atlanta during the first race of the in-season tournament challenge. So can he do it today? But he's already got a win. He doesn't have to worry about getting his way into the playoffs. So I'm going to pick Alex Bowman.
Alex Bowman won the Richmond race in 2021, but looking to become a two-time Richmond winner. But 2025 hasn't been the greatest season for him. Can he pick it up and can he capitalize for the race coming this week? And also one notable before we have to leave, and that we have to give you an update on Connor Zillage. If you guys remember what happened the last week at Watkins Glen while trying to get out of his car, the celebration tried to go right, and apparently things go bad. Connor Zillage climbs out of his car, and apparently he slips, takes a tumble, and falls shoulder first, breaking his collarbone.
Yeah.
They won't be racing this week at Richmond, so Connor Zillage has some time to prep, rest, heal that collarbone, so he'll have plenty of time. Hope to see him back at Daytona, but if he can't race at Daytona, hope to see him come back soon. So that's the NASCAR picks for you guys. Enjoy the race. We'll see you guys next week on Monday.
Have a good day, everyone.
There you go. If you have more questions, you need your picks, you need to know who's going to do it, or maybe, or at least who Alex thinks is going to do it, go find Alex. He'll tell you all about it. Gives you some more in-depth detail into the racing world. Very good. All right, now we've done a whole bunch, but you got to think about this for a minute. Think about, would you rather
Everybody, it's your host Lavelle, and the question is, would you rather have a robot or a magic genie? So let's go see what other clients gotta say. Hey Andrew, would you rather have a robot or a magic genie?
A magic genie.
Alex, would you rather have a robot or a magic genie?
A robot.
Thank you. Travis, would you rather have a robot or a magic genie?
A magic genie.
Hey Anthony, would you rather have a robot or a magic genie? Okay, guys, he doesn't have an answer. Alright, next person. Wolfgang, would you rather have a robot or a magic genie?
A magic genie.
Thank you. That was Would You Rather with your host Lavelle. Hope you enjoy. Have a great day, everyone. Signing out.
Okay, this one's initially is like, and then you're like, hold on, let me think about that for a second. Let me think about that. Because it's a tough decision. So, robot, eternal for the most part. Robot's gonna do a bunch of stuff for you that's really pretty cool. Take care of a lot of the vacuuming and the dishes, and maybe even cook your dinners, and feed the cat, all these kind of things. Wash your car, whatever. Maybe do some of your homework. That's not the best idea, but it probably could. So there's a lot of cool things that come with the robot. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. Or at least take away the things that you don't like to do, picking up the dog poop in the yard, whatever it is. The genie, however, you got 3 wishes. So if you're wise enough and do enough thinking of all the things that the robot was gonna do, you could ask the genie to take care of all that stuff. You're probably gonna forget something, and then you've only got 2 wishes left. Now remember, the rules of genies is infinite wishes. That's not one of the, you don't get to ask for that. So you gotta be real careful with only 3 choices. You don't wanna screw it up, because it's permanent. Once the wish is done, it's done. There ain't no going back, unless your next wish is to go back, in which case you just wasted 2 wishes, and now you're down to 1. Good luck. Versus the robot, not giving you any wishes, but sure taking care of a lot of stuff for you don't like to do. So I think just for safety's sake, I'm going with the robot. Every time someone gets involved with a genie, it doesn't work out. It just doesn't. Something goes wrong, something goes awry, and then you got these wishes. It's just a mess. If you just stick with the robot, worst case scenario, robot doesn't work out and gets red eyes and attacks the world. I mean, come on. Like that's really gonna happen. Yeah. All right. firewood frog ASL word of the day.
ASL phrase of the day is "You're welcome." The your is your, face out towards someone else. And then welcome is make a little curve and then welcome.
Okay, when I first saw this, I was like, stand back, welcome. Don't come at me so fast, welcome. But it's your welcome. It's kind of like using the force. You're welcome. So is that like, thank you? Or is it like, come on in? I don't know. I didn't dive deep enough into the you're welcome. For the motorcycle, the hot dog, the firewood frog, if you know what it means, if you know where it came from. I'm doubting that many people do these days, but who knows? All right, nostalgia. Come on, Zach. You had me at Kool-Aid. You lost me at summer. See if you can get me today. What do you got?
Hey everybody, and welcome to this nostalgia. And this one's one of the best childhood shows you could think of. It is from the 1990s to the 2000s. They're the best duo you could ever think of, and the funniest too. It is Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
I've actually never heard of that.
Oh, I guess you've never seen it before.
No.
It's about three friends that go on crazy adventures together and do funny stuff. That's all they do.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, and Eddie's kind of a wimp.
A wimp?
Yeah. And there are actually two Eds, but one's name's Double D because he has two D's in his name.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, so they don't confuse him with the other Ed. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that way, just like that we sometimes call clients and staff members, say your last name as well so nobody gets confused.
Yep, that's right. But enough of me talking. Here's the show.
Enjoy it!
Ed, Edd, and Eddy. So I know of it. I've never seen it. Again, this is kind of an age thing and where my kids were with watching cartoons and stuff like that. My older son is very into certain cartoons, adult-oriented cartoons, more like, is it Cartoon that has Adult Swim? I think so. Yeah. And so a lot of the ones that are on there, Netflix cartoons and stuff like that, very adult-oriented. But so I'm familiar on some of the newer ones, familiar on the older ones. All of it's kind of in between, unless, like you said, it's or like I said, it's the Little Einsteins. That was a big one, or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That was a big one. So beyond that, I'm a little lost. So nice job, Zach. Thank you very much. It's Friday. We got to laugh our ways out of here with some jokes from Christina.
Happy Friday, everyone, and who's ready for summertime jokes on a Friday? What do you call a sad ice cream? A blue scoop. What do you call a snail on a hike? A slow poke. Why do sharks live in salt water? Because pepper water makes them snooze. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Ah, yes. Sad ice cream. You know, speaking of ice cream, I always forget. Well, I don't always forget. I think about it when I go in the ice cream aisle and I see the mint chocolate chip. That's the green ice cream with the dark chocolate chips in it. When one day we went to an ice cream place with the kids and they said, "What do you want?" They want that one right there. It's the green one. I was like, "Oh, you want the alien poop?" And henceforth, it was named alien poop, and that's what we call it in the house. Nobody. My wife sometimes will say, "Do you want the mint chocolate chip?" And I'm like, "What's that?" I only want the alien poop. So yeah, but that's what it looks like. That's what we would think, right? I mean, if you go and you look, you know, go to like Baskin Robbins and they got all the ice cream open. It looks like a tub of alien poop. Everything else just kind of makes sense, but the green throws it way off. And everyone knows aliens have to be green. I don't know why. But that would be the alien poop, right? It's in the name. They missed opportunity. A missed opportunity. Ben & Jerry's, you make a version of this. You missed the opportunity. Alien poop, and now you have to buy it from me. Anybody that wants to use that name would have to. I should copyright that. I gotta go. Have a good Friday.